So while we wait to get everything set up for the last lobby of today, we're joined by a special guest. We got Julian, the set lead of set 16. Julian, why don't you introduce yourself? First of all, move the mic just an inch up. Yep. And then introduce yourself to the stream because I think for some people it's the first time they're meeting you.
Yeah, hi. My name is Julian. I am the set lead on Lore and Legends. I've worked on TFT for a few years now. I was on Into the Arcane before this and Remix Rumble before that. But I've worked on a ton of different sets. Yeah, pretty excited.
So you worked on all the good sets, as some people would say.
I've worked on all the open sets.
So all the good sets. So, Julian, this is the first time you've led a set.
Correct, yeah.
So what's that like as a set lead going to set? Like, what are you in charge of? I just want to understand the scope when you're in charge of a set.
So there's two.
I understand what to blame you for.
You can blame me for everything. I'm
really?
Fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Even like if your taxes are high or if there's problems in your marriage, whatever. Just that's all me.
Good to know.
But yeah, so there's two roles I have as the set lead. First, I am like the design discipline lead.
Okay.
So I'm in charge of champions, traits, the trait web, stuff like that. Just the overall content that you're going to be playing with.
Okay.
And then I'm also the arbiter of quality across all disciplines.
The arbiter of quality. You just made that up. That's not a real thing.
If a sound is too loud, I am not the person to fix it, but I will tell our audio lead, hey, I've been playing the set every day.
Okay.
Ezreal's voice line is too long. Ezreal's not in the set,
so
but as an example.
If there was like a stream of water noise coming out of a specific monster,
yeah,
you're the guy that's the arbiter of quality for that.
I should be playing the set every day and noticing that.
I see. Okay. Just so I understand. Okay. I'm with you. I just want to understand the scope here.
Yeah, and so the design team was actually pretty small this time around.
Yeah.
Ryan Collins, you saw him in the dev drop, was the other designer who really worked on set 16.
You said this is a small team that worked on this?
From a design perspective, yeah.
Oh, wow. But this is like your biggest set ever.
Yep, it was a long year.
Oh, so you worked on this all year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This set has been in planning since like the Vegas Open.
Okay.
And we really started every day getting on computers and working on it in January.
Right. Okay. So let's talk to me about set 16. And I guess the first thing that everyone wants to know is, what are the things that you guys have learned going to set 16 that you're really excited to apply? Because I think what a lot of people want to know is, what have we picked up from like set 15 and some of the even going back to like set 14 and whatnot, and how are we applying that to make set 16 the best set ever? Because I think a lot of people feel like, is it safe to trust and love again in TFT? Because I think a lot of that has been a little bit tumultuous in the past couple months.
Yeah, I agree. This is a set where we need to make sure players feel like they trust us, right? This is the time to earn player trust. So, okay, lots of answers to this. I mean, we're obviously thinking about this stuff all the time. Sure. For one, we're really trying to push flex play in this set.
Okay.
The 5 costs are all very flexible. There's a lot of 4 costs. Obviously, the set is just much larger, which should lead to more diverse endgame states and just naturally a larger variety of comps. That's a big one we're pushing. Lowering the complexity. There's very few hidden mechanics in set 16 as compared to power-ups. And also reprints. This is a set 14 lesson.
Okay.
Players. Okay. This is a little bit odd. Set 14 and set 15 had the same number of reprints.
Yeah, but the perception isn't that there's a lot of reprints in set 15.
Right.
Why is that?
I think they're just really smart with the reprints they chose.
Okay.
Like Kale is an awesome champion. We just saw that
people
game.
like Kale. She's fun.
Right. So we were hoping that set 16 is going to have reprints like every set does, but bringing back Tom Kench or the boss.
Yeah, no one's complaining about that.
No one's one's complaining about those
champions.
And reprints are good for onboarding. They're good for us getting the set across the finish line.
Okay.
So just being really smart about which reprints we chose.
Okay.
So a lot of lessons from a lot of sets this year.
Can we talk a little bit about some of these like newer champions that aren't even champions? Like, I know that it was in the meme, or it was a kind of a joke in the video. You have Rift Herald represented here, and like, is that something that you guys are doing because you think it's funny, or is it like some new design space that you're actually exploring, like taking more characters? Because you guys have done this with other stuff too, right? Like Zippy was in the set.
Silco was in TFT.
Silco was under that. So like TFT feels like it's getting like its own design vertical to kind of play with a lot of characters from League that aren't even in Summoner's Rift.
So for one, Runeterra isn't League of Legends. I would say set 9 was more of a League of Legends set.
Mm-hmm.
Set 16 is a Runeterra set.
Okay.
And we want to explore the breadth of Runeterra.
Okay.
If you're a Void fan, You love big, stupid purple monsters.
Yes,
And
yes. The
Baron,
big purple chungus.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
They're so fun. And so why would we not bring in Rift Herald and Baron and let you itemize them? Because they're awesome. They're cool. And if you're a Void fan, it's going to appeal to you. I also just think that we are getting to a ceiling of how many champion spells there are, right? Miss Fortune, she can do her ult. She can do her Make It Rain.
She can shoot guns a lot.
She can shoot.
I don't know if you know this, but pretty much everything MF does is shooting a gun.
I found out that when we were designing her spell in this set.
Wait, so MF is in this set?
Yeah, she's the forecast for Bilgewater.
Oh, Bilgewater is super fun.
Oh, yeah,
That's my favorite trait.
I love Bilgewater.
Can you? So you're saying you're introducing things like Rift Herald because you guys feel like you're hitting the ceiling of how many variations you could do of spells.
It buys us space for novelty.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that we can't come up with a good new Misfortune spell. Actually, I'm really proud of the spell we have in the set.
What does she do?
It's a version of her Make It Rain that ramps, and so more and more bullets start coming down on different targets.
Okay.
She's kind of like a hybrid caster, a marksman. I think she's really open in her itemization. But that's not here nor there. So
Okay.
yeah, I think Rift Herald is good for us to just be like, look, if you've seen every TFT spell, if you've been playing since set 1, you still haven't seen this spell
Right.
because you've never seen this champion.
What does Rift Herald do? Are you allowed to talk about that?
I can't talk about that yet because it's not in the
Okay.
dev drop.
But it looks like it's unlockable. Can you tell us what we do to unlock Rift Herald?
Am I allowed to? If you play Void, a very small amount for a decent amount of time, you'll get Rift Herald. I think I can say that and not get in trouble.
And I feel like that's actually true of a lot of different champions here, because I think people are really intimidated. This looks like a knowledge check thing again. Like, how do I unlock Orianna? How do I unlock Bard? How do I unlock Yorick? Does that mess with my shop odds as well? Because what if I don't want these units, right? Are you able to talk a little bit about that? Because people are just, like, worried that, again, it's a cool idea. Are you guys overcooking with too many champions? You're flooding everything, and now all of a sudden it's like, I just want to chill and play TFT instead of sit down and learn all different avenues and homework and things like that.
So a lot of this is going to be player trust. Most of the unlock conditions are very natural. If you want to play Bilgewater Vertical, you will find the Bilgewater champions relatively simply. Especially for stuff like, I'm trying to think of a good one.
Is there an easy example of like an unlock that's natural? You're saying you will get it naturally, but give me an example.
I'm looking at the ones we announced in the dev drop. Okay, Graves, right?
Yeah.
You get Graves by itemizing Twisted Fate.
Okay.
You generally want to be itemizing your champions. It's normally good in TFT.
I don't know if you ever watch chat when they give suggestions, but they always tell you to not slam items and greed for carousel. But
Okay,
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Eventually, you'll have to.
Yeah, and I think people also are a little bit like stuff like this image is also a little bit confusing. As in, like, do I have to play to unlock more champions access? Like, do I have to progress or something? Like, people are saying, is there a battle pass I have to like pay for or buy in order to get unlocked champions? I think that's like confusing people a little bit, the image of it.
So this is super cool, but it's not really going to affect your game to game too much. This is a progression system we have where if you unlock a champion, we just write it down and say, hey, you've unlocked this champion. If you top 4 with them, we also keep track of that.
Okay.
And you'll get free cosmetics and free, like,
okay.
extra stuff.
So you get rewarded for trying to play different comps is what you're trying to say. Like, if you try to chase all these unlocks,
Yeah.
you're just getting extra tokens and
It's a
shards
Pokedex is what it is. It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't
okay,
actually
okay,
make you
okay.
stronger. It's
Yeah.
just to say you've done it.
Yeah, so not to borrow too many concepts, we're technically on a Riot game stream, but I play some mobile games where they collect stickers and you just have like an album, and like at the end of it
Exactly.
you can be like, I finished this set or expansion of stickers, and that's what you're talking about. It's more about like spinning the Pokedex or the Pokestop and saying I've been here.
I think it's really exciting for a player to be like, okay, I'm kind of getting bored of the set. Wait a minute. I've never played Singe Scary.
No one would say that.
It's a natural
Are you
state
guys
of life.
bored of TFT?
Nah. But to be clear, when you unlock a champion, it is only for that game specifically, and then when you start the next game, it is not unlocked anymore. It is per game state.
Okay, that is interesting. Would you like to stay a few more minutes to talk while we
Yeah.
before we go into it?
I'm
Okay.
here to serve y'all.
Okay, guys, throw a question at Julian before he has to go. This has been a great short interview. I wish we could talk about it more, but I don't want to. Of course, this is the highest stakes last game
It's a
for
big
Final
game.
Hobby. Any questions you guys would throw at Julian before he goes? How do pool sizes work with the unlocks?
So they are shared among all the players who have them unlocked. I know there is concern around what if one guy has Singed unlocked and no one else does, then how do we stop him from 3-starring?
Yeah.
We will tell you that after tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Wait. So there's a dev drop tomorrow again?
There is the show match, and once the show match goes,
Oh.
we are allowed to fully talk about the set. I promise we've thought about it, and it's okay.
So come back tomorrow then.
Yeah, totally
Do
glad
you
to
guys
talk
want to talk
tomorrow.
to Julian tomorrow? Okay. Do you think this could potentially revolutionize TFT permanent like augments?
I think this is how do I say this? A set mechanic that could be evergreen in a smaller scope. I don't think we really should be doing 100 champions every time. There's just not enough skins. Like, oh my god, if we had to find 40 more anime skins, I don't know how we're doing.
Probably not. But maybe in a few years, you never know, man. Riot Games' propensity to please their fans in that regard.
There are a lot coming out.
They're pretty happy about it. Okay, and then finally, what's your favorite champion that you personally designed this set? If you touch it?
Zehen, dude, Zehen is so cool.
Zehen is the new champion that revealed in relationship to Xin Zhao.
Yep.
How do you get him again?
So there is an augment called Trials of Twilight, and if you 3-star Xin Zhao and play him for a few rounds, Xin Zhao dies, and Zehen comes in and takes his items. And Zehen,
Okay.
when he starts casting, will not stop casting until his target dies, and it is so fun to just go do 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 do
He just keeps casting until the unit's dead.
until the unit is dead.
That's sick.
And dude, just seeing him do it against like Otacon, you feel like, oh my god, this is lore and legends. It just feels so real.
Peak. Okay. Well, Julian, thanks so much
Yeah,
for
of course.
stopping by, and we'll have you back on tomorrow for the dev drop. And can you make sure to tell Greg to come back? 'Cause
Yeah, I will.
that guy is. We need some good fight judging. All right. Fun little interview there with Julian about the set. Big shout out to him to stop by. Oh God, the live standings is back. Okay, and it's gone.